Okay, so here we are. I am running Petal, aka one of two characters I can play. I'm gonna just get up in the corner there. I feel like the only thing I really enjoy is probably playing as jungler. That's not true. Jungle seems to be my favorite style of play. I like to pick around the entire map, so the jungle kind of allows that. Petal seems to have a simplicity that works for me now, but I don't feel she has a longevity. Alright. I'm still getting a feel for this. So, I was saying that of the three classes, the one I naturally go to is jungler. I like the idea of being able to be genuinely involved in the full map. And granted, that's everybody, but the jungler starts at the bottom and will eventually, go and help up top and stuff. I really like the idea of that. And as I'm learning in this match itself, I'm absolutely useless in fights early on, just because my crystal power's not up, my other guys aren't as strong as they could be, and so I need to really focus. If I'm going to play more Petal, I need to really genuinely try to just jungle more. I keep coming up against KQD there, and he just insists on taking me on, and I need to just be okay with him having his side, because he seems to be much stronger early on than I am, and it's not a fun lesson to learn. That was mixed me trying to hop on KQD and get out of there. Granted, now I can see where everybody was, but I could not tell KQD had emptied his own jungle, so this is me trying to do some damage there. In other games, I never really quite realized how long it stays barren. Ugh, this guy just would not get off my nuts the entire game. Which, to be fair, is kind of the entire point. So, I'm just kind of looking around trying to see what I can take from him. We're gonna have that top, so there's no reason to take him for that. I think here's the point where I fall for the dumbest trick in the book. So the sentry's chasing me, and that's kind of bad. Yeah, here we go. So I see him, and I don't stand a chance. I'm trying to get out, and pinches me between him and the sentry. So I deserve that. Alright, so what I'm seeing in this is, yeah, at least for the first I really should not make efforts to kill somebody. I'm going for, I believe, a decent damage, high healing, I think is this one, which I don't utilize very well until the end. Also, fortresses like lone wolves always freak me out because I don't know where they're coming from. So, trying to actually be useful in this one. So yeah, here just trying to get a whole bunch of money for the team. Oh, there's that genuine devil. Learn my lesson getting away from the sentry. Letting him knock on the onions. I learned that. Yeah. I'm still just mashing items. I'm trying to figure out a good way to do that. It's boring.
Double kill.
This Idris was not that bad. This is probably the coolest move the other team did all day. And I'm ashamed I did not make more of an effort to stop it. Stupid. Oh. He successfully took the kill from us. And me. My stats are looking really bad for me at that point. I know killing's not everything, but it is worth pointing out that I'm tied for the most minions taken out. I'm putting in work, just not as good as I could. Also, looking at that loadout right now, I don't think that's something I could be improving on my field. But now I'm hopping on food. The hop has been more useful in this match than I think it's ever been useful before. Just a mixture of hopping into the fray, causing the minions get all close by me, and then healing a bunch. Getting impatient leads to Fortress once again just refusing to give up on me. So,
double kill.
I have health potions and I just keep forgetting about them. I also have this, I still have boots I could have used. Remembering those items throws me off immensely. I'm very bad at it. Something about being Catherine made more sense because the whole point is to protect everybody, whereas Petal is, I'm much more focused on managing these. This is one of my more proud moments, just chasing him down, not letting the wall come between us. Also, being a jungler means I'm expected to kill these things, which gets me good money and a lot of health. So I feel like my job's slightly easier. The one that really intrigues me is, what's his name, Kroll, the undead Viking guy. At this point, with all these other guys dead, I'm really worried about that. somewhere around me. I hear the howl. I'm wondering what the hell. I'm throwing myself in the way to possibly save Fortress if that's something that needs to happen. He does get away, so that's pretty satisfying. Yeah, I lose track of KQD, but... I think it led to my death here. Oh, this is the one where I escaped. Yep. Don't think I should have. And it's quite a run. I've got to hop away at some point here. Sorry. Save Hugo's life, but I can't be so bad. Yeah, I honestly feel their biggest person was, it almost feels like Fortress was a good distractor. But Baron was kind of the main control with Jai or whatever. He took up most of the turret damage, so something to be said about that. I need to run through the hide. Everybody's getting very disjointed in that team, and well, I say that, and where is Idris? But over here, this is the dumbest move in the entire game, begging for help when he's, like, there's no reason to go back. I'm so mad at this. That makes me mad. Okay. J10 here, the strategy of hers was really cool for a while, but I just don't think it was something long-lasting. Just because, like, near the end, it was much more congested, so I don't feel like this weird idea of attacking style was it. Like, going 8-foot on the turrets was a good idea. But then we were all distracted. Again is the only one alive. This was such an interesting idea because Alpha didn't seem to do any jungling, whereas Fortress seemed to be doing all the jungling. And as a rookie, I look at that and I wonder if that is maybe one of the biggest causes for their death. Luckily, Hugo strangely understood that I needed that health buff. Stupid howl just gives me At this point, my crystal damage is off, and my explosions are slow. Double kill. We have our ace. This is one of our big moments here. My kills have gone up substantially. Also forget I'm not the fastest. At this point, yeah, I was like, I might die, but I'm not going to do enough damage to make it. I'm going to just let the sentry kill me and not give those guys the credit. Our kill ratio is off the easy, but yeah, until now, it didn't seem to matter much. Hugo and Idris will definitely put... Oh my god. This guy is giving me a headache. Luckily, everybody else is the difference. pushing, but I just don't think she realizes what is going on. So, gonna capitalize on it. Die in the process, but it really focused the combat flow, so it's hard to say if that's So at this point, I notice I'm not using my health stuff, and it's not anything I'm going to be doing anytime soon. So instead, I focus on putting stats in place of using. That is the last ditch effort. Okay, so I was thinking of jungling and I realized this is maybe an resource. So yeah, there's the game.